Welcome to our channel Common Man Banking. Today we are going to see how to apply Pmegp loan and in the scheme details. Before going to the scheme details, first I will explain the history of the scheme. Actually, the scheme earlier was started 1980 under the name of Integrated Rural Development Program. It's called as IRDP. The main aim of this scheme is poverty alleviation program through credit lines. It was implemented through scheduled commercial banks, including the private sector banks. The scheme mainly aims to reduce the poverty line, and the targeted group is mainly the BPL families, the rural folks, and urban BPL families. The scheme was ended in 1993 and it was again reintroduced in another name. It is called as Prime Minister Roger Yojana. It is called as PMRY. It was launched in 1993. Earlier the scheme was with very small amount. It started with some 5,000 rupees. After that the scheme was enhanced and its areas of avenues was also increased. Earlier it is mainly some rural DRI loans or dairy loans, etc. And it is in 1993 that the schemes was enlarged and it was include all the peoples. So that program amount also increased. Later this scheme is also upgraded and the upgraded scheme is called as PMEGP, Prime Minister Employment Generation Program. It was implemented in 2008. The main upgradation of the PMRI is the PMEGP, that the amount also is increased and the subsidy amount, earlier the subsidy amount is the limitation of 7,500 only. It is increased. It increased and it's now almost 92,500. And the PMEGP program was started in 2008. Actually, the program was like similar to our IRDP and PMRY. This program is also implemented through scheduled commercial banks, especially public sector banks and old generation banks and new generation private banks. The program is implemented through different agencies. The national level, the program was implemented through KVIC, that is called Khadi and Village Industry Commission. In state levels, this program was implemented through three agencies. The agencies are KVIC, State Khadi and Village Industries, KVIB, and District Industrial Center, that is DIC. Famously is called as DIC. In urban, the program is implemented through mainly the DIC only. The classification of rural area, actually that rural area is different from different states. So government fixed a guideline that the population does not exceed 2,000 person in a rural area. So if population exceed 20,000, it's called urban only. It's not come under rural. So the population criteria decides the area belongs to rural or urban. Next, the selection of beneficiary. How the beneficiary selection is going on. At each district level, the committee is set up to select the borrowers. The committee committee members are from KVIC, KVAB and DIC also, and it is headed by district magistrate. Especially each district magistrate rank is the collector only. And from the banking personnel, the lead district manager will participate on behalf of the entire bank belongs to the district. So the banking includes private sector bank, public sector bank, and old generation private sector bank. Even the cooperative banks also is come under this banking only. The customer who is willing to take the loan has to apply his application through is the Pmegp portal. You can search in the Google also. You can find the Pmegp portal. You have to apply the details, everything according to the menu. You have enter the Pmegp portal. The Pmegp portal will receive your application and they will send you a letter or phone or my email copy before 30 days. After receiving your intimation, the concerned applicant has to appear in the district forum and he has to produce the details of his project, and the group people which are sitting in that forum has asked the different doubts about your project, your credit worthiness, whether you have the ability to run the project without failing any part in future. After your selection through the committee, the application is forwarded to the banks. Whether the bank is nearer to your home or the application mentioned in that application that I am willing to take such and such bank in our area, that application is forwarded to the concerned bank branches. The applicant has to undergo a training program minimum of 2 weeks. The training program is called as internship development program, skill development program, and internship come skill development program or vocational training program. After you have to undergone the training program, they will produce a training certificate. With that certificate and a loan application, you have to appear in the, you have to apply a separate loan application to the concerned bank. What are the purpose of this program? The purpose of the program is mainly to provide the financial assistance to the existing unit or a new unit. For existing unit, it is mainly for upgradation and better employment and enhancement in the productivity of the unit. The loan component consists of two parts. One is called term loan and another is called working capital. Term loan is mainly repayable in 3 to 7 years and it is repayable in installments. The main purpose of giving term loan is to produce the fixed cost. Fixed cost includes land and building, machinery and any other fixed cost implements. And the working capital loan is consist of mainly the amount required for day-to-day operations, especially the current bill, electricity bill, labor cost and taxes, everything, and purchase of raw materials are all includes the working capital loan. And the loan mainly the government is given the preferences for greenfield projects. And the loan is given mainly two categories. Only is either manufacturing or service. Manufacturing is manufacture of goods and services, and services mainly include, like example, computer services or mobile repairing or computer programming and teaching. These are services. Manufacturing is manufacture of goods. Eligibility. The eligibility includes the applicant should the applicant's age should more than 18 years. He should be a major, either girl or boy. The loan applicants, it is for 10 lakhs is above for manufacturing sector, 5 lakhs is above for service sector. The beneficiary should at least qualify for 8th standard. The SHG, that is self-help groups, is also eligible under the Pmegp program. The Pmegp program is mainly for new projects. The institution registered under Society Registration Act also Act under 1860 is also eligible under this scheme. And cooperative societies and charitable trust also eligible under the scheme. Earlier the scheme was mainly given to BPL families in the 1880s and 1890s. Now this, after 2008, the Pmegp, there is no income ceiling. And the maximum project cost for manufacturing sector, it is 25 lakhs, and service sector, it is 10 lakhs. The project cost is more than 25 lakhs is not eligible, and the service sector is more than project cost of 10 lakhs is not eligible. It should be less than 10 lakhs and respective to 25 lakhs of manufacturing. And government has fixed a particular target, the target community. So according, if you 100 loans are given to the particular district, Government has fixed this much percentage as comes from the targeted group. So the applicant percentage, that is quota wise percentage. SC applicants percentage is 15%, ST is 7.5, and minority is 5%, and women is 30%. After your application is approved in the district level, and you have to submit the consent application to the selected branch which was selected by you. So you have to submit the following application to the bank, corresponding bank. So first documents is required is the online application you are submitted through Pmegp portal. That application has to be taken printout, the hard copy, and KYC of the borrower. KYC means know your customer. The KYC documents includes your PAN card, your Aadhaar card, or driving license, or any other voter ID, any other card which is given by the government, and photograph of your application. A borrower is either a single borrower or a partnership or any other entity. So all the people's photograph is required, and address proof. The address proof is either your taxpayer receipt. If your unit is in rented building, you have to produce rental agreement. And if some manufacturing unit needs license, either license from panchayat or a license from district or a license from pollution control board, that license is required. And a detailed project report has to be obtained from either auditor or chartered account or any other experienced or eminent guys who was well versed in project preparation. That project preparation also is required. And applications applicant should have minimum CRC score. CRC score is we can say CIBIL score. CIBIL, there is three other scores charts is eligible. So we can take it as CIBIL. The CIBIL score minimum 650 should be there. Less than 650, you are considered as a high risk. So you have to maintain the CIBIL score above 650. Then only you are eligible for this PMEGP loan. And Udyog Aadhaar register. The Udyog Aadhaar register, you have to register in the Udyog Aadhaar site with your Aadhaar. That certification we can download it. So that certificate is also required. And provisional estimate or provisional statement. How much you have to achieve your business target in the next financial year, the 31st March or 31st March of next year. So that estimate is also required. And detail of the investments in plant and machinery, how many machineries you have to purchase, and what is the cost of each machineries and tools. That details also you have to prepare. If the loan component includes the construction of the building, the detailed civil works and building cost with the plan approved by the competent authority has to be attached with the loan applications. As I said earlier, lease agreements, documents relating to the premise, this also has to be obtained. And security offered. If you sometimes the loan is the building is the own building, that you can give as a primary security. So that the security details also is required. And perform invoices. That is each and every machine corresponding to the machine, how much the perform invoice. That is this example, a machinery A. The machinery A is estimated cost is 1 lakh, means each and every machinery you have to quote that exact value, exact invoice from the vendors you have to give. And other details. So after your loan is sanctioned, bank will release either in one installment or in 1 or 2 or 3 installments. The bank will see each and every installment, how much work is proceeded, how much work is completed, and part installment will be released to the UU. After completing all the installments, the installment disbursement details has to be entered in the portal, and that after that 24 hours validation, the subsidy amount, that is a margin money subsidy, will be transferred to the beneficiary bank. That subsidy has been kept in the separate deposits. There is no interest for this deposit, and similarly the subsidy amount, bank will not charge any interest for the loan, corresponding loan amount. After 3 years of your receiving of subsidy, the bank will come a joint verification. Joint verification in the group is one from banking and another from the implementing agency, either KVAC or KVAB or TIC. So jointly they will visit in your unit whether you have properly utilized your loan amounts, whether you are constructed, whether you are purchased of machineries, whether the unit is running. That verification they have given. They will see all those things and they will confirm that the unit is running successfully. Then only the subsidy amount is transferred to your account. If you are misutilized or if you are diverted the fund, the subsidy will not be credited in your account. So any diversion of fund intention is there means better to avoid. In case if you are not repaid, the account slips to NPA. So subsidy amount will be refunded to the implementing agency, either KVAC or DAC. Okay. So the collateral security, there is no collateral security up to 10 lakhs. More than 10 lakhs, the bank will cover your loan into another central government guarantee. It is called CGTMSE. So you have to pay for CGTM amounts fees every year. See, loan quantum, that is subsidy portion. This is the subsidy portion. For general category, the bank finance up to 90%. And if you are in urban, your subsidy amount is 15%. In rural, it is 25%. That margin amount is 10%. If you are SC/ST community, a minority, or woman, or OBC, or ex-serviceman, or physically handicapped, or your hills and border regions, the bank finance will be 95%. And if you are in urban, it is 25% of subsidy, and rural it is 35%. The margin amount is 5%. And documents to be obtained during sanction. That is the already I mentioned pro forma invoice and the download application along with the necessary documents, and another one is your caste certificate. So if you are which category you are belong. So according to the category only, central government will provide the subsidy. So caste certificate is a necessary document, and special category certificate whenever required. Especially if you are handicapped means subsidy will be more. So special category certificate, handicap certificate if you have means you have to produce. And rural area certificate, that is whether the applicant is dwelling in rural area or an urban area. That if a rural area means you have to proceed that I am dwelling in the rural area. So that certificate is also required. And project report and the EDP training, that is 2 weeks training, it is there. That training certificate also you have to attach during the loan processing. And your unit is, if your partnership is there means your registration certificate, GST certificate, that registration certificate, everything you have to produce during the loan sanctioning process. Repayment period. The term loan is you have to repay in 3 to 7 years. The moratorium period. Moratorium means repayment holiday. You don't need to pay during the period. So maximum period is 6 months. This period is given to you for the construction. So during the construction or implemented stage, there is no income generation. So bank will give the repayment holiday. After that, you have to pay along with the interest of the repayment holiday. Then the working capital. So every year you have to renew the working capital. The OCC account has to be operated in briskly. Security is mainly the primary security, that is the assets created by the bank. The asset means what are the assets purchased by the bank loan, especially the machineries and the equipments, and the asset means that the land and the building construction, everything is a primary security. And I already told more than 10 lakhs, the government, that bank will cover your loan under CGTMSE coverage. So that CGTMSE coverage means you have to give the CGTMSE coverage charges for every year. In addition to that, there is a personal guarantee of the partners or promoters has been taken. If the loan is failed means you have to given the personal guarantee. Your your assets may be linked to your loan.